Well, hey, howdy, loved ones. Old Clawbah is back again. So we got about, 15 minutes left with this fucking maniac, this Michael Patterson. For those of you who don't remember who he is, he's the he's the quap who got caught on To Catch a Predator. No caught. Oh man, not set up the way I would like it, but fuck it. So yeah, this is the Michael Patterson police interview. Funsies. Let's hear what he has to say. Come on, Mike. What's up, Timothy? I feel very comfortable. Sorry about the setup of this. I thought I had it like full screen, but apparently I didn't. Oh well, we'll get it. Hey, Kennedy. Kennedy. Roscoe? You're such a good boy. Marcus. What's going on, Marcus? Maggie? Aw, precious little Maggie. Hi, Maggie. That's all right, Roscoe. Well, I uploaded it, so you can catch it at your leisure. Hey, frigid, precious little frozen princess. Let it snow. Let it go. Teapot, howdy. Just loud shuffling of paper. Jesus Christ, could this be any fucking louder? Oh, that's all right, Kennedy. It's available. You can catch it whenever you have time. I know people got busy lives, so. Just nothing but ruffling papers. Come on, do something. I remember why I stopped it here, because it was fucking boring. You're just sitting there like a jackass. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while, so I felt like doing another one. Oh, I mean, shit, this one's almost over. What the fuck? Did I don't think anything happened. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, I think I stopped it here. I don't think anything happens the rest of this video. I might... No, it's not from me, Timothy. It's from this interview. Does Lauren like being naked even in the dead of winter? Lauren loves being naked. Yes, he'll be naked anytime, any time of the season. It's never too cold for Lauren, which you would think, because he likes being naked so much, he'd want to like. You're gonna have some shrinkage when it's cold, and it's already pretty tiny. So you would think that he would be a little ashamed. Hey, Lyric. Is the rest of this video just him sitting for 15 minutes, just sitting there like an asshole? Michael Patterson. I have a problem with Michael Patterson because Michael Patterson betrayed Lauren. He had Lauren do all his his legal work or whatever. Of all people, he had fucking Lauren Armstrong work on his case. He must have saw that NBC lawsuit. He wanted some of that magic. I think the rest of this... I really should pre-screen these, because I think the rest of this is 14 minutes of just Patterson just sitting there like a fucking idiot. We might have to do somebody else. I think we're done with Patterson. Let's listen to his phone call with the decoy. There's a Patterson phone call with a decoy? Hell yeah, we'll listen to that. Lauren does happen to know law enforcement. Lauren talks in many syllables because he suffered a concussion where he crashed the van into the house. But Roscoe, that was NBC's fault. That was NBC and Perverted Justice's fault. He never even meant to do it.
Like you said, your laptop, the Toshiba laptop was in your car also?
Yeah, it's right in the front seat.
Okay. Would you be willing to sign a consent so they can look at your laptop?
Michael Patterson, he had a laptop, a Toshiba laptop back in, was it 2006? He's a baller, man. How bad of a time in a probably not that bad. I know he was he was in that, he was segregated, so it was probably fine for him, actually. Patterson comes across as a total piece of shit in the decoy call. Ooh. I'm going to have to find that. Is that on YouTube?
Top. In other words, I won't be able to verify. You say there's no child pornography or anything on there. We'd like to verify that.
Wait, it was? The police report, like, Lauren really got a concussion, like, from crashing into that fucking house? I saw a little bit of that police report. Like, you're talking about the DUI report, right, Roscoe? I saw a little bit of that. Did he really get a concussion? I wonder if he was like a genius before he crashed that fucking car. Probably not.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Huh. We're gonna have to take a look at that accident report one of these days.
It's probably about dead by now.
That's coming up on a future Sunday with Cod. The blessed holy OUI report. Yeah, and burn marks. Yeah, he probably had a bad time, man. He's got both things working. He's a fucking child predator and a former cop. If only Todd Spikes would have went in. Hey, yep. Oh, yes. Years. I love the Hoax Hotel. Hey, best friend. I think the rest of this is just him at Boone's farm. They got Roy's date of birth wrong, and it made him like 60 years old at the time of the crash, which would make him like 70-something now, right?
States that you're giving us consent.
Now you guys can see like the kind of dumb shit that I watch. Although the Hoax Hotel is awesome.
To search your Toshiba laptop, satellite computer, and giving this permission to myself, known to be an agent.
We're definitely going to have to check out that blessed accident, that OUI report. I gotta see that. I mean, I saw a little bit of it, but I have to. We're gonna have to do a video on that.
The Office of Attorney General, which is where the Kentucky Bureau of Investigation is, or others acting under my benefit.
Patterson should have asked for demurrage. Demurrage.
You would just sign right there.
Please be online. What's funny is Patterson thought he was going home that night. Yeah, you would think like he would know better, right? Like of all the people, you would think he would know better. But Patterson's a fucking idiot, man.
And the same thing, print your name and your address.
I love Hoax Hotel. Imagine Lauren crashing into a house while driving his semi. Well, see, that's what I'm afraid of. Every time, like, he gets these like construction jobs, like I drive Jack, and just with his like, Lauren likes to drink. He likes to have a snifter of port every once in a while. He has a martini every once in a while. That's what I'm always been afraid of, is him just fucking crashing through somebody with that big ass truck. I mean, fuck, he ran into a goddamn house. Like, a house just doesn't pop up on you. Like, it's there. How do you run into a fucking house? How drunk can you be to crash into a goddamn house? Also, he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Why would he be? Only somebody like Lauren would survive that. Like, a normal human being would be fucking dead now, but like somebody like Lauren would survive that. The rest of this is just him signing his name and shit?
Did you get it? Okay.
I like that they kept him handcuffed the whole time. I don't remember. Was Lorne handcuffed the whole time? He should have been. That's what I think. I think so too, Yap. I think I think it was like, I think he had to go through like an entire yard and like a bank to get to that fucking house. Like, he had to work to crash into that house. Like, he had to go a long ways to crash into that house. He had to go through like plants and trees and shit.
Mike, do you want to go outside and be present while your car is being searched? You have that right.
Because from what I know, I know this is a Patterson thing, but we're talking about Lorne. But like, from what I know, like, most of those houses in Maine, they're pretty far away from the road. So yeah, how he managed to do that.
If you want to go out and watch it.
And if it was his house, I might even understand it. Like, you know, because he, like, that's where, but he just, this house just fucking came out of nowhere on him, apparently. He must be the worst driver ever. You got that right, Maggie. He's got to be the worst driver ever. And you know what the sad thing about that is, Maggie? He was a professional truck driver.
I can't. It don't matter.
I didn't want to drive that goddamn house. It was NBC's fucking fault. Did he just call him Martin? I don't know. Did who call him Martin? Let me see. Let's play it back.
This just states that you're giving us consent to search the Toshiba laptop, satellite computer. You're giving this permission to myself, known to be an agent of the Office of Attorney General, which is where the Kentucky Bureau of Investigation is.
Yes,
or
Molly.
others acting under my benefit. If you would just sign right there.
Of course it was, Johnny. Of course it was.
And the same thing, print your name and your address.
Yeah, he remembered Lauren's name. That's not me, by the way.
Did you get it?
Yep.
Okay. Mike, do you want to?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he said he just said Mike. You guys talk. Well, hey, Inspector, what are you investigating tonight? Ken and John keep forgetting everyone's name. Yeah, John, well, I think John did that intentionally to J Mac. How was he ever a professional truck driver behind the wheel of a truck? It is scary, Maggie. That's one of the many terrifying things about Lorne Armstrong. Yeah, he did. He just said Mike. I'm investigating myself.
Want to go outside and be present while your car is being searched? You have that right if you want to go out and watch it.
I can't. It don't matter to me.
Okay.
You might want to, Mike. It's a police investigation. They might want some advice from you. Some pointers, if you will. Let's see. Roy and Lorne were trying to recreate their favorite scene from Dukes of Hazzard and failed miserably. You know, that's not out of the realm of possibility, Johnny. This is Lorne Armstrong we're talking about.
He says he's going to be present when it's searched. Okay.
He just said it. He said it don't matter. Phone number 1. Make sure both prongs of the taser can. Yeah, exactly. What would be great is if like they tased him again while they were outside, like while they were searching his car. Mike, sit back there, Mike. Sit back a little bit. And he started walking towards him, and he fucking got tased again. Like, that would be great if like every like little move that he made, he just got tased. Be like a running joke. Hey, you boys want to go tase that Patterson boy again? Trust me, it sucks if they don't. Yeah, I believe it. Them Armstrong boys are at it again. You gotta watch them Armstrong boys.
I'll probably be here for a while.
Yeah, well, maybe he knew he wasn't gonna go home because he said he's gonna be there for a while. Unless he just thought he meant like they meant overnight. Who knows? God damn it is right, Michael. Why were you stupid to do that? Oh, for God's sakes. Unprofessional as fuck. Lauren is about as smart as a brick. You are not kidding there, Kennedy. The sad thing is Lauren is the only, yeah, he is, right? And this guy should have known better. I mean, this guy, but the thing with Lauren though is, like, Lauren gave up all the information and then asked for a lawyer. Like, so he did. He asked for a lawyer, but he did it in the dumbest fucking way possible. Those are pictures of me. Yeah, I was talking to a 13-year-old named Kayla. You know, I was going to have sex with. All right, Mr. Armstrong. You know what? I'd like a lawyer. Thank you, best friend. Piece of shit, Ralph and Lori. They didn't want to pay for my goddamn lawyer. If only he had a little bit of that 30,000 left, he could have got himself. He could have got himself Matlock. What's up, Hazen? Twice in one night. That's right, my friend. Patterson really believed he was going to get a slap on the wrist. Yeah. You would think though he of all people he would know better, right? Like if I'm not mistaken, Patterson was another guy who crossed state lines. Yeah, he did. Where'd he come from? Indiana? I think he came from Indiana, so he's another one who crossed state lines and made it a federal crime. I don't know why he was stupid to do that. Yeah, the rest of him is just him sitting there like a jackass. Of all the predators, like, who would you think is the smartest of all those guys? Like, you would think Patterson, right? I mean, he seemed the most with it out of all those guys who got caught at Bowling Green. CTP, what's up, man? Refused to resist. He did. He drove 6 hours. I think he was from Indiana. Patterson only spoke to the decoy for less than a day compared to Lauren's 30. Yeah, that's an argument definitely in Lauren against Lauren for being the smartest. So we're pretty sure it's not Lauren that's being the smartest. Is this computer generated? I'm the police. Or 5 hours. Either way, 10 hours round trip. Yeah, these guys were horny as fuck, man. Patterson, he was worried sick about that group project for his class. He seemed to think he'd get back in time to make it to class. Yeah, he did. He was more concerned about having his fucking homework done than like what he did. I think the rest of this is just him writing. Lauren didn't even know how much gas he had, if he could make it there. I don't know if I have enough gas to make it there and back and now and back yet. Watwood was the smartest, walked out of the interview with Chris, immediately asked for a lawyer. He only got 3 years. Yes, okay. You know what? I keep he obviously was the smartest because he's the one I always forget about. Well, I mean, that was that particular investigation. Those were some of your dumber guys, like Lauren, D-Mac, James Travis Fowler, 3B. Those were like, that was an all-star team of idiots. Ohio was pretty bad too. Ohio. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't know the Watwood one that much. So hope your toys are still hidden. Bunkies in the trailer. Fuck. Hide your toys, people. Oh God. Yeah, if the rest of this is just him writing, I might stop this stream and start another one back up. What is the call? Is it his call on? Is his call on YouTube? Because I'll play that. Otherwise, I'll just do somebody else. Because I mean, what is there really to say about fucking Michael Patterson? Like, I think we've already said that. Like, he's a dumb shit who should have fucking known better. He's like the last. Like, he's the one guy who would think. Would ask for a lawyer who would know not to do this shit, but Did you do a stream with Chloe about the Bowling Green Predators? We didn't. We tried to, and I was having some issues. The call's on YouTube. Okay, maybe I'll close this out and restart another stream. Because really, I mean, I think the rest is just him sitting there. Michael Patterson is the reason Lauren didn't win $80 million. Yeah, Lauren was too busy working on the Patterson case to investigate the Lauren was working on Patterson's shit and didn't bother working on his own. That's my problem. I can't say no. I will, Johnny, I will. All these guys were thinking about Mr. Penis and not Mr. Brain. That is an understatement, Maggie. That is an understatement. What about Hamburger? I was going to do the Hamburger thing, but first of all, like, you can't hear a fucking word he says. It's just like, I mean, obviously he died 10 years before he got caught, but all you hear, I mean, you hear the lady really fine, but you can't hear a goddamn word Hamburger says. The audio on that is like, it's terrible. I wish, I'd love to do the Hamburger one. I wish you can like fucking hear it better though, you know? My wrist, ma'am. And I think if I remember correctly, the hamburger one was like 45 minutes of like fixing his fucking handcuffs. My wrist hurt, ma'am. Ain't no woman on the earth can give Hamburger a hard on. Nope. Everything in Patterson's life was all. Everything in my life's all screwed up. Yet another guy who is blaming a fucking divorce for trying to fuck a kid. Ain't that right, Rutherford? Smart ones lawyer up and don't say shit to Chris. Yep, they sure do, Kennedy. I think I saw a Hamburger molested. Yeah, he is Bunky. He is really a terrible. He's one of these guys that you're just glad he's fucking dead. I read that too, Bunky. Though, yeah, terrible, man. That guy was truly a piece of shit. All these guys are to some degree, but there's definitely people who are worse than others, and Hamburger is in that category with Westerbeck and Bodner and what the fuck was that other guy's name? Todd Lewis or some shit. It's all just pretend, man. Play games. You got that right, best friend. Good riddance.
Let's see if they're ready for you.
Hambub. Hambubby. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the rest of this is just him sitting.
Ready for him?
Todd. Okay, that's it. Todd Lewis. Yeah, he was the one who. He was the one who was. I think he was on like fucking parole or some shit when he got caught. Hey, Victor. Victor Lyons TV, baby.
Take your picture.
He's 6'2". Okay. So now they're gonna explain to him exactly what happens when you get arrested. Come on, Michael. You should know better.
Or are you gonna do the search now?
Like Michael got the full cop experience. He got the full perp experience. He got tased. He got handcuffed. He got fingerprinted. Everything, Michael. You should be grateful for this.
Yes.
Lauren's cousin Todd is in his SO class. Oh, good. Todd is a federal investigator.
I'm going to be taking you outside here in a minute.
Tase him. Tase him again.
Nobody's going to
Every time he stands up, just tase him.
hurt you whatsoever.
We'll do his photo first.
As long as you don't want to hurt me, I don't want to hurt you. Okay. We're going to treat you like I want to be treated. But if you try and run,
And I happen to like being tased, so that's how we're going to treat you.
I'm not
or
going
anything like that, then we have to treat you a little different. So I just want to clear it up before we go outside. I'm not trying to scare you or nothing.
You've done good so far.
Yeah,
Don't blow it now.
Okay?
I've already screwed up enough. I'm just gonna stop.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we clear it before we go outside.
Come on, please, just tase him again.
Bob's like bait. He won't lie to you. He's gonna tell you exactly how it is.
Mr. Patterson, I'm not going to lie to you.
Is them those your cuffs?
They're the sheriff's office.
Okay, we'll bring them back.
I don't know whose, but they
You
got.
guys are out of control.
What other
We
guy?
are.
Did you get those back to?
Yeah, the John.
Okay.
I can't pronounce his name.
Dudinsky.
Oh, John, those were Dudinski's? Oh man, I wish he was conducting this interview.
Everybody able to say their name.
Chris,
Like I said, no problem with us at all.
Talk to when y'all go out there.
I just want you to know.
You get yourself.
It's
Yeah,
the best to
I'll
clear
get
it up
you
right
some
up front
So I can finish the citation.
before everybody starts taking the camera in your face or anything else.
Okay, then y'all gonna do.
How long? Does anybody know how long the decoy call is? The Patterson one? Is it like lengthy?
But I'll go get it now. Which vehicle is this?
Is it
It's a
girthy?
silver Grand Am GT.
Yeah, I think just Patterson just fucking just hangs around for the rest of this. I don't know, man. Leave them poor defenseless predators alone, you meanies. Yeah, I know. Such a bully.
I appreciate you being honest with me.
Yeah,
YouTube is gonna strike me down.
there's no reason to say anything different than mine.
Well, I mean, you'd be surprised what people try to tell you.
The Patterson call is pretty short. Yeah, I'm looking to do something like a little bit longer because I'm gonna stay on for a little bit.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm hurting all over. The way they take me is that I ran and didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, you went somewhere, all right. I don't know. Do you guys think that he deserved to be tased from what he did? Because he did kind of run, but I think they were a little. They jumped the gun a little bit on that taser, but it was funny. So, all good in my book. Yeah. So the call will come. Oh, it's 12:39. Oh, okay. Well, shit. I mean, I think we know by now that I can make fucking 12 minutes 39 seconds turn into like 2 hours. So
It won't be much longer now. They'll get
we'll get you tased again.
those off of you.
That's right. Okay, that's a good point, Nicholas. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, like he was. Did he have a gun? I mean, he talked about like having a gun. That's for sure. So that's a good point. I completely didn't even think about that.
My mind's not even here the way they beat me against the ground.
Okay.
I mean, shit. I think obviously if they actually did anything wrong in tasing him, I mean, they had the footage, so I'm sure a lawyer would have sunk their teeth into that, but
I'm gonna take a picture.
yeah, I think the rest of this, that's it. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close this one out, close out the stream, and I'm going to load up the decoy call. Man, it's probably pretty vile, isn't it? I wonder it was, because I haven't heard it. I don't know if I've ever heard it. If I have, it's been a long time since I've heard it. The police force is probably especially mad at him for being a crooked cop. Yeah, probably. Tase him every day randomly. I'd watch. That should be the NBC show to tase a Patterson. I'd say the police would be excessive if Lauren DeMac or Bald Beaver Hunter got tased. Yeah. It does. It makes sense that Patterson got tased because, yeah, he was the one who did say he was fucking walking around with a gun. So that's a good point. I'm gonna listen. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this decoy call. God, it's probably gonna be pretty disgusting, though, isn't it? All right, I will be back on momentarily. Goodbye, my precious princesses.